Anyways, our episode today. Shh.
Welcome to BENSBOSS, a podcast for business owners and creatives who want to make their money work and set a new standard for entrepreneurship. With your hosts and twin sisters, Caitlin and Samantha.
Okay, welcome back to another BENSBOSS podcast. This is exciting. Do you know why?
Why?
Because our merch is here.
Oh yeah, it is.
Our merch is here, and you know why else? Because I'll tell you, our website launched today.
Sure did.
Period. The first 10 subscribers get free merch. Are you ready? Launch date, Tuesday. October 25th. Bing, bing, bing! At noon EST. Wicca. So, cool, if you were wondering. Anyways, our episode today. Shh! Our episode today is about juggling more than one business and like the lessons we've learned so far from it.
Yeah,
Can
juggling multiple businesses and
Anything,
life
really.
and how to do it all.
How's it been for you so far? What have you learned?
Some days may be good, some days maybe shit.
Some days may be good, sometimes maybe shit.
Very true.
Like a major thing I've learned is like you can say you have to be flexible and you can understand you have to be flexible and you can just know what it means to be flexible with your businesses, especially if you're juggling more than one. But like I'm learning that you don't really know until you're in it and something happens and you're like trying to bend this way while also bending that way.
I feel like too, some days, some weeks, some months, you're like so busy. And you're like, you feel like you're just accomplishing so much and getting so much done. And then other days, weeks, months, you're like, I feel like I haven't done anything.
Yeah.
And it's like, should I be doing something else? Should I be doing more? And then sometimes that causes burnout because then you start just adding shit to the list for no reason.
Yeah, that's true. I've done that before. Just adding like stupid crap that doesn't even need to be done.
Yeah.
Just to feel like I'm actually doing something.
Yeah.
Being flexible and also like you have to understand that things aren't always going to happen exactly how you want them to, when you want them to.
Yeah.
I mean, So Wealthy was supposed to launch in September. Right now we're only going to be taking pre-orders soon this month. My suppliers are in a different country. They were on holiday for a while. My marketing team and my co-packing team, I each have a head that I speak to, and then they speak to the team for me. Mm-hmm. And both of those people left the companies, and now new people are in.
Oh, yeah.
And they're, even though they were given everything, like all my notes, documents, everything, they're still all asking me the same questions, or can I get this file? I'm like, you guys already had it.
Yeah.
I'm repeating myself a lot, and I noticed that things are taking time.
Yeah.
And even with BENSBOSS, I mean, I think a while ago we talked about launching our website in August, and now we just launched it today, but at least we didn't rush it, and I think it looks good.
It's good to have like a game plan and set goals and set good intentions and have structure and like a schedule. You have to understand and be flexible, and not everything is going to go as planned. Like that's unrealistic, but having all those things in place helps keep you on track, but you need to have an understanding that it's not always going to go the course or stay the course, and you can't make yourself crazy or get upset when it doesn't stay the course, because you have to learn how to pivot and be flexible. Like I said, some days may be good, some days maybe shit. Like that's very true.
And another thing too is like you can't really judge yourself if you decide to juggle more than one thing, even if it's not two businesses, if it's like a business and something else, because sometimes I'll tell myself like, wow, this stuff with So Wealthy would have already happened if I wasn't working on all this stuff, but I enjoy working on everything.
Yeah.
And two, it's like sometimes I get so like my creative roadblock happens with So Wealthy, and then if I pivot and start working on like BENSBOSS stuff, like my creative juices start flowing again because it's different.
Yeah.
So I've noticed it's helped me in that way.
I feel like maybe some like fears that I have is that I have fucking ADD. and I randomly decide to do different things out of the blue. Like, I randomly decided to sign up and learn about personal training and nutrition, and that...
You've always liked this stuff.
I always have, but it's just like one thing that I needed to put more focus on, so I was like not focusing on other things and putting all my time into that. And now that that's done, I'm like, okay, now what should I be focusing on? And now I kind of feel this slight emptiness because I had a schedule that I was sticking to, and now I'm like, okay, now what should I be refocusing on? And that also goes back to figuring out how to balance. How could I have been balancing all of it at the same time?
Yeah. I do want to say, though, a lot of people have said, or I've read on social media, that people who can't stick to just one thing, it's like a trauma response, or like kind of you said, you're afraid it's like you're...
Yeah.
But I don't think it is. I think if you like a bunch of things, you should be able to do all of them without being like judged for it.
I don't know if I'm in this place where I've done so much and everything that I've been through that I'm at this place where I don't give a fuck what people think. Like, unapologetically, I don't give a fuck. Like, no. I would rather be doing shit. I would rather fail. I would rather... People are going to talk about me no matter what I do. They do.
It doesn't matter, though.
It literally, but it doesn't fuck... Like,
it only matters if you let it matter.
Right. So it's like,
it's
why...
that simple, honestly.
Like, right. And so it's like, well, who the fuck cares if I want to do that? Why do I have to allow society to tell me, no, you should be doing this with your life? Fuck you. I want to do this, this, and this. And I'm going to do this, this, and this. And if I do this, this, and this and realize I don't really like this, I'm going to stick with this. Or I'm going to completely change this. Who cares? Like, you literally, this is your life.
You only get one.
You only get one. You're not living for anybody else.
No.
So, like, why? It kills me that people are so... Like, so many people, and myself included, hold themselves back at times because they're so worried about pleasing other people.
Yeah.
Why? And there's nothing wrong with pleasing other people in a sense, but don't let it affect your life to the point where you're holding yourself back from doing things that you want to do.
Yeah, I think a lot of people hold themselves back from, like, their true potential.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I want to say. Like, if you want to do more than one thing, more than one hobby, more than one business, like, it's possible. It's not impossible.
Yeah.
People who don't want to do it or are afraid to do it are the ones out there saying, like,
yeah,
it's never going to happen.
People that have the fear themselves are the ones that are giving you the most negative talk. I mean, people, like, I don't care what people say about the fucking Kardashians or a lot of famous people. Like, look
reality
up...
TV stars.
Look up any movie star, actress, actor, musician, artist, like, reality TV. Look at how many different things they have under their belt. Everybody and their mom right now has a fucking tequila brand.
And, like, a makeup brand.
And a makeup, and skincare, and clothing. Like, you name it, they have put their money into it because people know, like, at the end of the day, like, some things may fail and some things may succeed. That's just the way it is. But they're constantly out there. They've come up through whatever it is they've done, through acting or whatever. Yeah. But they've invested their money to keep growing. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having multiple things. It's a little bit different than us. You know, they have the ability to scale more and have that balance with trying to...
And they have momentum already.
And they have momentum with trying to do everything. They have teams for each individual project and advisors and so on and so forth. But that's the ultimate goal when you're trying to do multiple things. Right now, you yourself have to work on balancing it all. But if the end goal is to scale, you eventually grow your teams. I talk with my hands.
No, but your words are getting, like, faster and faster. And I'm like... I've thought before that, like, everything we're doing together and everything we're doing separately, just, like, as a whole, like, if you look at it, it's like we are building our own momentum right now. As the momentum builds, some things may fall off, some things may come on, but we're still, like, moving forward.
Yeah.
Always be moving forward and do whatever the heck you want, man.
That's right.
Snaps for Pablo. Yay. Oh, yeah, Pablo got his nuggets removed. He's doing good, though. What else have you learned from, like, juggling everything? Have you learned anything like about yourself?
Realize that I'm very resilient. Just life in general through therapy.
Through therapy.
I am. Like, I mean, and you are too. Everything that we've been through, we always keep nothing. We might not always gone down the right road, or we might maybe have fallen off track, or one way or another, we've always kept believing that we can keep going forward. No matter how many roadblocks or obstacles we've had, we can pick ourselves back up and keep going.
Yeah, that's true.
So sometimes in business, you have to remind yourself, like, everything in a weird way coexists. Like, when you realize you've been through a lot in life and you can get back up and keep going, you have to remind yourself in business it's okay to fall down and get back up.
Yes.
Psychologically, everything is relatable. You just kind of have to look inward and realize, okay, I might not be here, or I might have done this wrong, but that's okay because look at all this other shit I've been through and I've been okay. Like, just keep going, keep moving forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
We will always be okay.
Yeah.
I've learned not to have expectations.
Yeah, that could be like a negative thing and a positive thing.
Not like not to have a plan. Here's what I mean, I guess. I just, like, you'll expect certain things, like you'll expect certain people to buy your product or certain people to subscribe, or you'll expect your marketing team to be able to do this and, like, to act this way and, like, scale your business to here. Maybe have expectations, but I've learned that I can't really be too stressed out when they don't always happen.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. How can it be negative?
Well, I don't know.
Lost train of thought.
But, like, I don't know, like, not having expectation. I don't.
Oh, I think I know what you mean. Like, you should expect to, like, don't expect to fail. Is that what you mean? You should have expectations to succeed, because you will always succeed and make it to the top. And,
I don't know. I lost it. You just kept talking, and I was like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, and then I lost my train of thought.
My bad.
I think a lot of things ultimately relate to. I can relate certain things to trauma, or our traumas. Like, don't really have expectations, and it's like, well, we couldn't really have, like, any high expectations. We didn't expect shit because of what,
Yeah.
But so that's not necessarily a good thing to not have expectations, but.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I get it.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I also understand what you're saying.
You're saying that if you don't know how to have expectations, or you're not used to having expectations, you should go to therapy. Something like that. I don't know.
Not really, but all roads lead to therapy.
All roads lead to therapy. I had therapy today. It was great.
I
Just got it all out.
Stopped going to therapy.
But you're still working on your mental health.
Yeah.
In many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Zoloft.
Drugs.
That's all I really had.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, to recap, our BENSBOSS website launched today, and the launch of our merch will be Tuesday, October 25th at noon EST. Pablo got surgery.
Mm-hmm.
We are learning lessons from juggling more than one business and thing. Just whatever. Life.
Thing.
And things and stuff. We're juggling stuff.
Yeah.
We're doing great. Someone's going to have something to say about that. And then lastly, so we're doing the podcast once a month now, as you know, but we're also doing, like, monthly lifestyle recaps on our channel or our YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. And those are pretty fun to make and watch, so check them out. And thank you so much for listening. Until next month, we will talk to you later.